Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with Dog and Pony. I'm Dog and Pony and this is Death Road to Canada. Once again we see a couple changes. I don't think that this indicator was flashing colors in our last episode, and the mouse is a different color as well, the little pointer. Alright, so we're continuing our game with Christopher on day 3. Yikes! We're not in terrible shape. We both have full health, so the lack of medical kits kind of balances out, but we are about to run out of gasoline, so this can quickly become much worse. The car is driving down the highway and it approaches a figure in the rain. Ein slows down to see who it is. It's a clown. It holds out a little clown horn and honks. The sound is so distorted. This is creepy. I actually for years was very frightened of clowns. Not so much anymore in my adulthood. So rather than flooring it, we're gonna let the clown in the car. See what happens. Why did you do that? Why? Clown joins the team. Onward to Canada. That is absolutely terrifying. Okay. Oh my goodness. That face. That head. Everything about that is horrifying. The group is about to explore a small house when they notice that a horde is creeping nearby. The group will have to hold their ground for a bit before they can escape. Siege alert, there's no escape. Moderate, late afternoon, 1 hour. Shouldn't be too bad, we got 3 people. I assume all 3 of us have to be in it. No one's allowed to rest. Nah, so we're gonna be testing out Clown right from the get-go. Christopher's gonna be holding a cleaver, a gun, and a grenade. Ein's just gonna take the knife and the golf club, and the clown can have the metal pipe. I think the metal pipe is the least likely of those things to break, so he should be fine. And just to make sure, yep, we got a leader, 2 followers. Okay. We know anything about the clown? Just that he has pretty nice morale. Clown is a funny clown. That's good. At least he's not a scary clown. Let's go. All right, we gotta kill everything as fast as we can. Is it normal for the menu music to play during a siege? This seems out of the ordinary, but it could be pretty standard, and I've just never noticed before. Because the music that's playing right now is just the main menu music, and I don't recall ever hearing it anywhere other than the main menu. Okay, this isn't awful, I gotta say. We're doing pretty nice. There's not too many zombies here, especially considering it's a mild horde and not it's a moderate horde, not a mild horde. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna be fine. All 3 of us are gonna survive for the whole hour, which is just nearly over. So, a couple videos ago I noticed that the minutes were counting up individually rather than in groups of 5, and now they appear to be going in groups of 5 again. So that's weird. Maybe it's only in certain situations. The siege is over. You can now try to escape. We've already looted the whole building, so we're going to just go ahead and get out of here. Do you want to leave this location? Yes, let's go. And we got 1 food. Probably no actual ammo. Okay. And no one got hurt, like, a significant amount at all. We're going to run out of gas in, like, right now. The clown reveals his fake nose to reveal another fake nose. The car has completely run out of gas and coasts to a stop. Car abandoned. Not okay, but all I can click here is okay. There should be a not okay option. It does the exact same thing. It just allows you to showcase your actual feelings toward the situation. Horrible weather. The weather suddenly turns bad. The group is caught in the open and must keep moving. They are forced to stumble around in miserable conditions. Everybody's morale decreases. Ein's morale is as low as it can possibly be, and that's not good. Okay. Once again, not okay. Uh-oh. Toe stub while walking. Clown stubs her toe. Oh, the clown's a lady. This didn't occur to me. Stubs her toe badly. It's not a big deal, but it is really annoying. I wonder, okay, her morale went down and she got hurt. I wonder if that's what this hair is all about, if a male clown would have different hair. The group is walking through the countryside and stumbles on burnt-out cars with zombies roaming around them. This is a good opportunity to check out if one of the cars still works. It's a thick and hunting swarm, but we're going to investigate the cars. Hopefully we can let somebody rest. Yeah, Clown is absolutely going to rest. Probably Ein too, since her morale is so bad. I don't want her to get hurt as well. I think Christopher is going to be just fine to go in with his meat cleaver, his pistol, and his grenade. But we are going to start with the pistol in our default wielding slot. Let's jump in here. These are... It said burnt out. It didn't say burning. I gotta say, that's unexpected. That's new, or at least new to me. Okay. I thought that was a little more dire than it was, and then I realized I could just walk on the grass. Some gasoline here. I think they changed it so there's less gas in cars, but more gas canisters on the ground. Or at least more gas in the canisters that you can find. Alright. That does it. There was like one car we could have looted, and I decided against it. Just for safety, and we're out of here with a new car, 53 gasoline. That's great. We're back in good shape. Would like to get some medkits, just, you know, for the future. Now, we don't often get these options, so we could get morale for everybody and a random skill gain for everybody, or we could just give Christopher 2 mechanical. Now, since we are going to be getting 3 upgrades, 1 per person, and Ein's morale is pretty low. Not as bad as it was, admittedly, but still pretty low. I will be doing morale and random skill gain. If it was just 1 person, the +2 would obviously be the best option as long as they weren't really low on morale. Let's do this. No more need to talk about it. Every day is a great teacher as long as you don't get eaten. Everybody's morale goes up. Christopher's shooting, Ein's mechanical, and Clown's shooting all went up. That's really good. Christopher actually has his own gun right now. We have someone with at least decent mechanical at this point to fix the car, so we're going to move on. I wonder if you got a whole group of clowns, if you could fit like 6 of them in the car rather than just having a maximum 4. Probably not. Non-useless junk shop. The group camps in a sturdy building. It seems to be an old repair shop with busted machinery laying around. This would be a great time to train with repairing things, but that would make a lot of noise. The group eats a decent meal. Do we want to tinker all night? I don't know if we know anybody's mechanical abilities, so we might be able to learn one. At least one. Tinker all night. Who should tinker with the broken machinery? Since Ein already had an increase, we're going to do her again. Because a second increase versus... trust me, it makes sense. Ein spends all night taking stuff apart and putting them back together. It's very noisy. The group will be very tired tomorrow. Her mechanical is revealed, and it increased. So now it's actually good instead of neutral. It was worse not too long ago. Okay. Now, we'd rather have 1 person with decent mechanical than a bunch of people with mediocre mechanical. That's where I was going with that. Quiet city. The group explores a fairly quiet city. This is a good chance to resupply and relative safety. Do we want to go to the coffee shop or the apartment with the bark banner? If we didn't already have 3 people in my car, we'd go with the bark banner because that would give us a dog, and dogs are pretty powerful. But since we do have 3 people and none of them are really low on health, I think we'll go to the coffee shop just to preserve our food. I didn't really think that the clown would get into the car and then stay with us. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't think that would happen. Like, I thought maybe, but that was pretty low odds. Maybe the clown was a murderer, or maybe the clown would just raise our morale and then get out or something like that. Let's get out of here. Yeah, everybody's going to rest. Don't want anyone being tired, except apparently Christopher. It's okay if he's tired. He's suffering a little bit, but that's fine. Let's go in. Gonna switch off to the knife. A meat cleaver, more specifically. This isn't the coffee shop, neither is the one next to it, but we're gonna hit this up and then go in. We'll find that later. We want to go into every building, or as many as we can. It's pretty early in the day, so shouldn't be too risky to go into every building. And I don't think the swarm was very large either, so really this should be fine. We should be able to get a lot of looting done here, as long as there is stuff to loot. Which so far we haven't really found anything. Just a couple empty rooms, another one, and maybe another one. I'm starting to feel like DJ Khaled here. Yeah, another one. One more room here. Hopefully it's actually got something in it. Another one. Let's go to a different house. with something better. Is that the coffee shop? Doesn't look like it. That looks more like an abandoned apartment building. Okay, 1 food. That's what we found so far. 1 food and 1 gasoline. Not a great boon here. Let's see. Okay, at least 2 more rooms to explore. Here we go. 7 shotgun ammo. We don't have a shotgun, but it's something for later. It's something to look forward to, you know? Oh, okay, even more rooms. The more rooms, the better, I guess. The higher the odds that at least 1 or 2 of them isn't empty. Probably. And quite a decent amount of food. I'm gonna walk out holding this chair. Oh, that was a bad idea. I should have just thrown it. Okay, here we go. 7 more shotgun ammo. That's brought us up to 14 for this trip here, which when we get a shotgun will certainly be helpful. 1 more apartment building and then probably just beeline to the coffee shop if we can find it. All right, nightstand, probably food. Yep. That was an arbitrary guess, but it happened to be right. I'm pretty excited right now because I just looked at my channel statistics and I reached, for the first time ever, double-digit subscribers. That's not a lot. It's not exciting to most people, but it is to me. 10 subscribers is... It is something to sneeze at, basically, but I feel like I've accomplished something. I'm not going to do any sort of special video for it. It's not that significant. But I do have like some ideas of what I'll do if I ever reach 100 subscribers, which could be months from now. But I'm starting to, you know, think about planning for that. Maybe not necessarily actually plan for it, but consider planning. Are you kidding me? This building like goes that far back into the road next to it? Okay. The pixel-perfect collisions are kind of weird, where you can't like go behind tall buildings. I'm not going to be able to get over to the coffee shop at all, it looks like, which is kind of rough. That's disappointing, because I would imagine that the bulk of the good loot would have been in there. Is there any way through these houses? No, there's just a big wall here. There's no back doors inside any of the houses. So I think all I can do at this point is get back into the car and leave. Okay. Gonna happen, gonna start it up and floor it. Disappointing, but overall not a total wash. We got 6 food, that's enough for 1 night with the 3 of us. I'd like to have a smaller party than this. I've been told that I've mentioned before too, that having a smaller party is more advantageous because you can save your food to spend it. Cool at diplomacy. The group is blocked by another survivor group that set up a barricade to protect themselves. They are distrusting and heavily armed. The person they send to talk is extremely annoying. Who should try to deal with him? Now, we don't know much about the clown, but I assume it's a relatively rare character. So maybe it does something special. We know that Ein has a good attitude, but pretty bad wits. And we don't know enough about Christopher to have him do it. So I think what we got to do is either rely on Ein's attitude and hope that she has good composure as well, which I think one of those 2 stats is what would control this, or see if the clown does something funny in this interaction, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Clown talks to the annoying representative. She manages to control her temper. The group is let through the barricade after some further annoyance. Clown's composure revealed as very good. So it is composure, not attitude. And the clown didn't pie her in the face or anything like that. A little bit disappointing, but overall a good outcome. I'm going to take a drink of water real quick. Okay, boring stop. The group finds an empty spot along the road that looks as good for camping as any. The group eats a decent meal. Lose food 6. Pretty standard camping. Better than a lot of the other camping stops because typically you only lose things and never gain. Always be looting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We can go to the bookstore, the fancy factory, or leave them be. Let's hit up... I've never seen a fancy factory as far as I can recall, so let's do this. Successful factory. The group sees a large factory that looked like it was busy before the apocalypse. It's less run down than most other factories, at least on the outside. It's a moderate but irritated swarm, and it is, I guess, mid-afternoon. Explore factory. Now we want to not have a completely full inventory. Is anybody still tired? No, it looks like everybody's rested. Clown is down on health. So, we're going to bring Ein. And we are going to give her the golf club, but nothing else. That way she can pick up anything we might find. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Meat cleaver, okay. Let's avoid these guys. Okay, wow, there's a lot of zombies in here. I feel like the swarm size was a little bit of a lie, a little bit of a deception. More doors, so obviously we're gonna go through the whole factory. It's pretty early in the day. But time does go by pretty quickly, so we do have to be careful. I was hoping to pick up a corpse and toss it, but didn't manage to do that. I think it's time to pull out my gun and hopefully use it well. Actually shoot a zombie or two. What's this note say? Combination number. This piece of paper has a series of numbers on it that looks like a padlock or safe combination. Christopher picks it up. Okay, so there's going to be a safe somewhere in this factory, and we're going to be able to open it up and get some loot. Hopefully some nice, good loot. Not bad, mean loot. Wow, a lot of zombies. She's okay though. She's like exhausted. She's running out of stamina, but overall she's fine. Like health-wise, I assume. That went really far. That was cool. Okay, that like hit 3 zombies, I think. We're gonna go up. Hopefully she gets through that. I do need her to hold some loot if we find more weapons or anything, so I don't want her to die, but overall it wouldn't be the worst thing to happen because we do want to conserve our food. I don't think she's one of our original party members. I can't recall if we started with her or someone else, but I think it was someone else and they died and we found her. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a day or two since I played. Maybe 3. Trying to, once again, have a pretty tight recording schedule so that you guys get content that's relatively fresh rather than like 6-day-old recordings. Especially with the frequent updates made to this game. Okay, there's not much going on here. I do want to find that safe, of course, but so far I haven't encountered very much. I don't even know if we found any food. Loot in the car, 17 food, but in here I don't think we've gotten any. Okay. Another door, good. I didn't want to have to turn around and go through that yet. That being the giant crowd that's building up behind us. Can we loot this shelf? No, it's not like a grocery store shelf, unfortunately. But now we know that we don't even have to go over there. A shotgun. That's gonna be nice. So what I'm gonna do is start shooting, and then really quick switch off to her. Can I do that? Yeah. And then pick up a shotgun and just start. Does she not? Oh, she doesn't have any ammunition for it. So switching back to Christopher. Okay, gotta get out of here and switch to this. Please don't die, Ein. Ein died. Ein is dead. That is unfortunate. We're gonna keep looking for the safe. Hopefully it's got food. And here's some more ammunition for us. So we're gonna do relatively well here. In regards to our ammo consumption, like we're gonna be down from where we started most likely, but probably not too far. Okay, there's a lot of little trunks in this room. That's nice. Hopefully this one's got food in it. Or 48 more ammo, and now we're at a surplus for this encounter. That's also nice. Okay, we got the safe. Safe open. Christopher unlocks and opens the safe along with some now useless papers. It had a hunting rifle, a rifled slug shotgun, a submachine gun, or a stockpile of 15 food. Because we've already got a full inventory and I don't want to have to try to manage it right now, stockpile of 15 food. That rifled slug shotgun might have been awesome, and I may regret that decision. Especially now that we do have a bunch of shotgun ammo. I'm kind of already regretting that decision just because I didn't learn anything new there. But we gotta get out of here. There's another grenade. Can I stack it? I don't know if that worked. Yeah, it did. Now I'm holding 2 grenades. That's nice. Back to my gun. And I'm gonna try to make a beeline for the exit, but it is a little bit maze-like through here, so no guarantees. You know what? Let's just go up real quick. See if there's anything in here. Yeah, there is. There's food. We definitely need it. We're gonna have a pretty nice stockpile once we're through here, though. I didn't want to pick that up. I didn't want to pick that up either. I just want to loot these. Okay, I'm not going in that other room. There are so many zombies in there. Check this out. Okay, I'm not gonna even try to get close enough to the door to show you, but I got like a preview through the wall, and there were quite a bit of zombies in there. I think this is the way out. Does this look familiar? It's not immediately here, but if we go to the right now, I think that'll be the main room. Nope, down. Okay, I do remember this a little bit. We're gonna go right one more and then down. Right. Okay, I was actually totally wrong. Maybe that like circled back a little. I don't know. Do you want to leave this location? Yes, let's go. Let's get out of here. That was getting really nerve-wracking. I gotta admit, we killed almost 60 zombies. That's quite a few, and we got 23 more food, so we're up to 40. And for 2 people, that's 10 days, and almost enough to afford the end game minigun. I didn't realize how low on gas we were. Surprisingly, found no gasoline in a factory. You'd think they'd have some cans of gasoline sitting around in a factory, but we've abandoned our car. Unfortunately, we're gonna keep walking along. Merciless bandits. Without a car, the group is easy prey for bandits. A group ambushes you and demands your supplies. All food and gas plus half of your ammo and medical. We're gonna fight. We can't give them all of our food. We have too much food to give them all of it. That's ridiculous. We're gonna refuse and fight. The group knows that every single one of their supplies are essential for the chances of reaching Canada, so they fight. We're both hurt, but we kept our food. Absolutely, we kept our food. We've got 2 medical supplies, so hopefully we'll be able to heal up in a second. We did get hurt again. Just Christopher got hurt, and his leap of faith from a cliff. Yeah. Trapped on a cliffside by some zombies, took a leap of faith, and got hurt a little bit. We're almost dead. That's not good. Long road to walk. The group finds a long road full of abandoned cars and the zombies that maybe used to own them. There must be a lot of gas still in their tanks, and there must be a car that still runs. Okay, it's a very thick and irritated horde or swarm. It kind of goes back and forth between those two. Let's do this. We need both of us, because if we go in with one person and they die, we don't get the car. So we're gonna go in with both people, and if only one of them dies, we still get the car. Clown, you can have this kitchen knife. I'm keeping this gun. Let's play. Okay. It's not too thick here. I don't know how many cars I'm gonna want to loot. It did say there would be gas in the cars. Okay, that's enough. And I emptied it out, it looks like. A medical kit. That's nice. Any more cars, like, convenient to loot gas from? Doesn't look like it. You gotta hurry up, Clown. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. She's coming. She's coming. What? Okay, there she is. We're doing really good on gas. As long as we get to the car alive and find a little bit more along the road, we should be pretty set. Like 77. What day are we on? I don't think we can see it from here, unfortunately. We'll check at the end of this, see how many days we are from Canada, what day we are on, all that. And we got a doggy-shaped van, so that's nice. Let's get in. Starting the car. I think the Clown is inside, and we got out of there. 77 gasoline, 1 med kit, and probably not actually 43 ammo. That's just what's left in our gun. Okay. And the 2 of us are still here. Let's see if we can heal up a little bit. We did. That's nice. Hockey sticks are good weapons. No wonder Canada is doing fine. That's funny. And Christopher healed himself a little. Trading on the death road, the group continues making progress along the death road. As long as one person remains alive, the dream of Canada lives on. You have 40 food left. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. Visit the trader camp. And it's inside a Walmart. That's pretty nice. You know, for them. We can buy more gasoline. Let's see how many days we are. I forgot to check while we were riding in the car, and it looks like once again we are not able to tell. Unfortunate. So we probably won't try to get any gasoline here. The offer is to sell 10 units of gas in exchange for every food item he gets. You have 40 food left. No thanks. We're good for at least like 4 or 5 more days. Carnage weapons. So this lady only sells the best stuff. We don't want any of it. The chainsaw consumes too much gas to take now. We're good on gas, but not if we're using it all for our weapon. Pistol ammo, we don't need it. I think we're set here. Maybe we could charm her or something. We'll see. Can I talk to you? Oh, I had it for a second there. I'm stuck on this box. How do I talk to you? I gotta get here. Okay. The group talks to a friendly scavenger who's selling extra bullets. We're gonna say, no thanks. Okay. Getting on out of there. Back into our dog van. We're off. Not bad. 0 zombies destroyed. Good to know. I think 1 medkit isn't enough to actually try to use them. Like a normal day, the group meets another person just chilling on a bench. Okay. He seems friendly. They have a conversation just like before the world ended. What was the main topic? So the clown could either do an advice exchange, or the Christopher can give a pep talk. So this will be a stat boost for one or both of these people, and this will be a morale boost. What do we got morale-wise? And how many darn days are we until Canada? 11. That is so far. That is so much farther than I thought. Goodness gracious. Okay. Our morale's neutral enough. By which I mean it's neutral. We're going to do an advice exchange. Clown exchanges advice on different topics. The friendly survivor appreciates it and gives a little bit of advice to Clown in return. Clown's medical increases, and his wits are revealed as Smiley. That's good. I like it. Knowing more about Clown is definitely a good thing. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to say that is all for now. But thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you in the next episode.